Okay, it's getting late. I'm getting tired. It's 2:30. I'm hungry. I got work to do. So, oh well. It's getting cold back here too. So, if I don't get this done now, I'm not going to get it done at all. So, time to get it done. Get the critical stuff done first and do the easy stuff like make the heads later. They're not that important. So I can get these holes fixed in here and get all this stuff cleaned up. That's nice. Gritty. I was going to change out the oil pump gears to a later ones, but I ain't got time to now. And we're just going to skip it. Give me something to do next time. Alright, so I got to fix these stripped out holes, wherever the hell they're at. Let's see, got to heat a coil them. This one. Looks like there might be a crack into it also. That'll work. What are you doing, Scooby? Scooby wants to help. Oh, definitely that one. That's a generator screw. That's good. That's good. Alright, so we got this one and that one up there. Oh. Alright, nothing to it. Trying to keep some of the crap out of the motor. There's a dirty rag. I cleaned up the oil with the wrong rag. Oh well. That's what happens. Alright. Yeah. That's right. Good year in the way. Let's see, I need an airline. It's over here. Yeah, looks like this one. If we're lucky, we don't throw the camera on the floor by accident. Well, I'm not holding my breath on that not happening. Special air nozzle and stuff. I'm getting tired for some reason. Okay. So we can get all this stuff over here organized. Get our drill motor powered up. Keep your clean parts clean. Okay, here's our heater coil kit. So I got a 1/4" reamer and a 64th drill, whatever the hell those are, I don't remember. 17/64. That's right out there. Ugh, geez, I don't like drills. I got reamers. I got it covered. Let's start with a 1/4" though. Hopefully a better chance of keeping it square and straight. Okay. Kind of that self-center. That looks good. for that. I got the next one. This time I can use this as a guide for angle. I'm tired. When I get tired, I work even slower. Double check everything 3 times. When you're tired you get, the more you got to check stuff. Let it kind of self-center. Alright. Pretty deep. Okay, that one's ready for helicoiling. The other one's on the bottom down here. Of course, they didn't bolt together with the same parts. Hell no. Why would I do that? That does not go through. Yeah, we're most of the way in. It's sort of straight. You can see how it's not quite straight though. This is way too high in the air. How about down here? So when you look in the hole down in here, you can see how it's not nice and clean all the way around. Nice silver circle. It's heavy on this side over here and kind of light on the top. That way. That means I was pushing the reamer too far to. I was going this way, too far up, angled this way. Didn't quite do a good job. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. We'll just try it again. What the hell? Probably screwed up twice in a row. Be the way to go, huh? Don't drill out the wrong one. Hey Scooby, you back again? Scooby wants to help. Top view. Alright, how'd that go? A little better. Still off. I corrected the hole a little bit, but it's still off. So you can see in there a little bit. Oh, I sure got a lot of gear on that. We got a wear on them gear teeth down there. It almost looks like it's bad, doesn't it? Huh. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that wasn't rotating very well. Oh, that thing's all chewed to hell. Maybe I will have to go in there and work on that. Only if I want oil pressure. I was trying to avoid doing extra work. Oh well. Mike has other ideas. Okay. Now I gotta do a little helicoiling. Okay, I can pull out our tap. Oh, there's a drill I didn't have. Yeah, I didn't need it. There's a tap in here somewhere. Oh, good. I do need that. Be hard to do this job without the tap. Where's the tap handle at? That's the next problem. There we go. I got the wrong one. Great. I'm back. Quick break. Okay. Coming here where I'm at. Okay, so I got the right tap handle this time. It's nice to put this in straight too. That's where a second set of eyes come in handy. Good thing we don't have any of those around here. Alright, that looks pretty straight. Ah. Kind of hard to judge angles and you got towels hanging everywhere. Can't see your work area. Nice. Watching the viewfinder sit in my hands while I was doing that. I may be tired, but I can still work. All right. Now for the fun part, installing the heater coil. do the small tap. Now I need a small top handle. I knew I needed it for one reason. Alright, this is the one that was getting kind of screwed up. Yeah. I had a problem doing needle coils last time I used this tool. Kind of fixed it myself. Which means I had to re-engineer it. Otherwise known as rig it up. Make it work. Let's see if it still works. Appears to be working. Must have been a good repair. Worked like it's supposed to. Try that again. So you had to resharpen this thing and put a new leading edge on it to drive the tang. Right there. You can see how this is all torn up the thread. That's because the other way was jamming it up and skipping half the thread over and basically just screwing up everything. Had to figure out what the problem was and fix it. Okay, when you saw these things, you want to push on the helicoil, not the insert tool. Try to get the first thread to start. Right there, it's trying to cross thread. Pull it out. Push on it again. Try it again. There it goes. This one feels a little. Yeah, this one's not working very well. This one's jammed up. That's what it used to do. I could probably skip the thread and jumped in there. Can't tell. What I can see looks all right, but obviously it's not because it didn't go in. Alright, let's try it in again, see if it works. It fixed itself, which it didn't. Maybe it'll go in, who knows. It's not going in very good, no. It's jamming up. Yeah, I have to buy me a new insert tool at some point. So that means I get to pull this helicoil out. A pair of dikes works good for doing that. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to save it because I'm running out of them. Obviously, this one doesn't want to be saved. Shit. Come on, quit screwing with me. Alright, it came out. Oh, it looks like brand new. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's try this again. We didn't need that, did we? Alright, right in a gooey pile. Pull feels good. So didn't do too much damage to the threads in here, feels like. Alright, let's see if we can try this again. Feeling it's not going to work very well. Threads are really bunged up here where I twisted them out. Okay, I'm going to try using my crescent wrench to push on the threads directly. The tool is obviously got the wrong thread pitch going. The problem is that the threads are not staying the same. I get right to there and it binds up. Same spot. Yeah, it kind of went through it. There, I heard it pop. I felt it pop that last thread. So it's hopped over the first thread when it went in. And the last thread popped and jumped ahead a third and a half. So hopefully it works now. Let's see if the screw will go in. Okay. It followed the thread correctly once it got past that first one. Good. Alright. Avoided another massive problem. Of course, now the helicoil's in a little bit deeper than I want it to be. That's fine. At least it worked. This one here, I can't even see where the helicoil ended at. Somewhere in here. Can't tell. Flashlight's dying. Helicoil's right there. Another quarter turn would be nice. Quarter turn. Flashlight is definitely dying. Can't tell shit with this flashlight. Feels like it needs to go in deeper. Doesn't thread in very well. Quarter turn deeper. Things definitely need to buy a new kit. Saving this for later, but get the gasket out of the way so I can tell where the helicoil's at. You want to make sure it's in there deep enough. Yeah, it's got to be in there deep enough. Oh yeah. Alright, it's in there. Okay, now I got to break the tang off in a dark hole, as you can see. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we're back. Picked up a few tools while it's gone. Alright. First thing I do is get the helicoil out of here. Tang is on the bottom corner right here. That one's gone. This one here is same spot, bottom corner. All right, Now I gotta find the tang when it comes out of here. Okay, it went that way. This one? Yeah, it went that way too. I saw it fly past me, so that's good. All right. Let's make sure this goes together. Appears to be a good helicoil. Good deal. It's always a good sign when the things work. All right. It appears to be working. Two things down. All right, clean up the mess a little bit here. Alright, that's 2 out of 3 problems fixed. I've got a 4th one down here, it's new, we'll have to deal with 2 now. Alright, I gotta try to get this broken F idler screw out of here. Idler shaft screw. It's behind the generator back there. Probably gonna have to pull the generator to fix it, but I'm not sure. If we're lucky, it might unscrew, but I ain't holding my breath on being lucky on anything. Yeah. Appears to be my normal lock. It ain't going anywhere. Alright, I'll play with that in a minute. Okay, I gotta go check out this oil pump drive gear down here. Appears to have a lot of wearing issues. Not a good sign. So we'll go ahead and pull this off. Pull that back a little bit. So this tool here pulls the nut off. It's a backwards thread. That means it's left-handed. Zip gun. So we tighten to loosen. Wasn't very tight. Okay, now I got to pull this off. So I use my OTC 2-jaw puller, my OTC adapter piece that protects your shaft, and a 1/2-inch socket. If that don't work, I beat it with a hammer. Harley has some kind of a fancy tool they have. I have this fancy tool. Works good. So this protects the end of the shaft. 2-jaw puller up in there. Hook it up on behind the teeth and pop it. Boom, done. I've been using this tool for 30 years. It cost about like 150 bucks. This was like 80. Well worth the money. A lot of years of using them and abusing them, doing the wrong stuff with it all the time. But it works. Okay, there's a springy dinghy that we don't need no more. Obsolete technology there. A pair of dikes. And they were in my bucket. There they are. Dikes. That gets the key out. Put the stuff over here so I don't lose it, because on the black I can't see it. Put that over to protect it. There's our gear teeth. Spacer. Okay, if you turn the crank, usually it pops off. There you go, you run it backwards, it comes back. A lot of oil in that crankshaft down there. Yeah. Half a gallon of oil in that thing. This thing is severely worn. Probably matches the oil pump. Looks like the oil pump doesn't want to rotate, which is probably why it's wearing so much. Yeah, when your oil pump takes 50 horsepower to work, that's not a good sign. That's why we have problems with the gears. See how hard that is to move? So, looks like the oil pump's coming out of this bike. Great. More junk I don't have time to deal with. See, when other people build a motor, you don't know what you find. I tend to don't like other people's workmanship for some reason. Maybe because it's junk most of the time. Don't lose your keeper. Whew, boy, that has got some edges on that thing. Oh, that thing is worn. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but those teeth are not supposed to be knife edged. Not supposed to have burrs on the sides here. And chances are this wasn't black when it was put in there. Just like this one here. Look at the wear on these things. This thing is toasted. Alright, look at that. Teeth are just gone. They're half gone. This wasn't going to run much longer. Not to mention it's putting all this metal through the motor. So this motor's got a lot of issues with it. Yep. Yeah. I think it's time to call this one. I don't have enough time to finish this job. I got about 12 hours left work max, if I don't get no sleep tomorrow. And there's too many things wrong with this motor. And I ain't got to the head yet, which need a lot of work. I want to take this motor apart and go through it, and I'm going to have to now. The oil pump's all locking up for whatever reason. It's tearing up everything. Even the oil pump shaft in there is all black from the heat. You know, obviously I got some case issues up in there, but that wasn't going to keep me from working it. This idler screw is not coming out. You usually screw that shit up when you try to do it by hand fixing this stuff, so. Heater coils are one thing, but there's too much stuff going on, it's too late. And I'm tired, but. Alright, well this isn't going to happen, so. This whole project is being a pain in the butt. that means I get to pull my military bike out. I'm gonna run the flathead again. We'll see if the transmission lasts much longer. It's almost gone too. It's got issues just like everything else around here. Built that thing back in '82. It's now 18. So it's over 35 years of abusing that military bike, so it's about done. But it's good for another month, another year. Alright, well this motor, like I said, it's just too much bad with it. So I think I'm going to strip this bike apart. I don't like this frame anyway. It doesn't have the fork lock in here, no steering damper. This thing shakes its head bad. I got another frame that's got a little bit of rake put into it. They cut it right through the top up here, moved it back, make it like an S-bend in here, these curved tubes. So perfect frame for me. Butchered. It's my favorite type frame. Oh well, and I gotta redo this bike anyway. It's everything about it. We threw this thing together in 2 days last year, or 2 years ago, I think. 2.5 days. It's got some issues it needs dealt with. So anyway, this nice low mileage junk motor. That's why when everybody brings a motor in that I just been rebuilt, my response is it's always been just screwed up is what's been happening. And this is a good candidate. This motor, like I said, I doubt if it's got 1,000 miles on it since it's been done, or a couple thousand miles max. Just junk. There's another motor in here. It's a 67 shovelhead. Fresh motor. It's all junk. You put the cam cover on, the motor locks up. So that's another one I got to work on, but these rebuilt motors come in, they're all just trash. I don't care if they're brand new or not. There's a lot of new parts, but they don't fit. So this is definitely got the same issue. So there's something wrong with this oil pump. So I'll tear it apart and fix it. But for now, it's not going to make it. I ain't going to do it in 12 hours. I got 5 hours of head work to do. I was pretty much looking at having to use the 65 heads and just slamming them together. Or put the shovelhead top in that's sitting over in the corner back on it. Right there, which I'm trying to avoid, but now I definitely avoided it. Not going to happen. So, oh well. Scooby's going to be happy. He wants to go home. Where you at, Scooby? What's over there? There he is. You ready to go home, Scooby? A ball? Where'd you find a ball? You're playing with balls now? When did you start playing with balls again? Jeez, he never plays with balls. That's like twice a year he'll play with balls. There's a whole bunch of them up front. All right. Time to shut this crap hole down. Could take this. That looks vintage to me. So how late is it? Oh, it's only 3:30. Right on time. Perfect. Oh well. Disappointment. Way it goes. But I got my pistons done. I said these are the 65 heads I was kind of going to have to use because I don't have any time to fix other heads. But anyway, I got pistons and cylinders ready to go for whenever I get some heads to go with it. So this is for the short stroke motor, 74 incher, high RPM. But now I'm going to do the whole motor. I'm leaning more toward doing the stroker motor. So, of course, those were the stroker cylinders right there. And I got some other ones to use. These are the ones I was going to use for the 30 over pistons. But, oh well. All right, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow we're going to bring out the military bike. Start it up, get some fresh oil, run through it, get it ready to go. Have some fun. All right, that's it for tonight.